Okay, then what we're playing this week?
So this week I thought we'd attempt to complete Wild 9 for the PS1. So this is a platform game created by Shiny, who were sort of known for their Earthworm Jim series. Have you got any experience with the game at all?
I've played the demo, but I've not actually played the full game.
Yeah, I've got a reasonable amount of experience with this game, but I'm no expert. I played it a few years back, so hopefully we'll get through it without any problems, but who knows.
Okay.
So like I said before, it's a platform game, and the main thing with this game is the weapon they give you, which is called the rig. It's basically like a grappling hook type weapon, which you grab the enemies with and just slam into things with.
That's cool.
And this is the other thing you can do with it as well. You just sort of just drop enemies into it.
Nasty. Ooh.
You do also get a secondary weapon, which is generally missiles, but we haven't collected any yet. Sort of a creative sort of weapon, isn't it? I guess they tried to do something new with it anyway. Just oh, blast. So I might be dead soon if I'm not careful.
Ah, that's cool.
Sort of used for puzzles and such, you know. Obviously they had the swinging mechanics from Earthworm Jim, didn't they, already? You'd sort of grab hooks with your head in that there. Yeah, it sort of works alright. Come on.
God.
You want to go in here.
Kebab.
I'm going to need another one as well.
No, it's slowing down.
I think I need another one for the on the other side of it. It's all in good fun.
Go on, you can jump through there.
Not going to attempt it. And this is our buddy here, I think. Get up.
You look like a buddy.
He's part of the Wild 9, I think. He's off. And so are we.
Hey.
First level done.
Oh, torture percentage. Yeah, this is going to be high.
Well, I did let some of them go, didn't I? I killed some of the others normally.
How do I make them go upwards?
Just push left and right and it swings them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but a lot of the Shiny staff members actually came from Virgin Interactive originally.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah, actually, a lot of them did do work on Cool Spot, but not this particular team. I think this particular team worked on like Global Gladiators and such on the Mega Drive.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of the Shiny members working on other games. They worked on Cool Spot and the Mega Drive's Aladdin game as well.
Oh, that game.
Before deciding to form their own company.
Is this quite an early release?
No, it's late.
Doesn't use any of the shoulder buttons, I've noticed.
This game was actually it was in development for like 3 years. They had massive amounts of problems with it. They had to replace all of their staff halfway through development, basically. So there was like a first team who started on the game, and then the game was finished by another team of people that replaced them, basically. And obviously, when you're taking on from somebody else and they've already programmed a ton, you sort of got to work out what all of the programming means first. You've got to go through everything, work out how it works. So it's all quite time consuming, really. I don't think they ever really properly elaborated on what happened with the first team on this game, but some of the people who worked on it sort of infer that they were a lot of intelligent people who didn't work well together or something, so maybe there was sort of a lot of issues with arguments going on with that team. Possibly. But yeah, because of that it took them 3 years to bring out. I mean, originally this was supposed to, they were supposed to be making a Sega Saturn version of the game as well at one stage. You know.
I think that's another one of your friends.
Okay. Get me out of here, Rex.
Weird thing.
Let's go, buddy.
Oh, it blows up, I think.
Oh shit. What?
But
Where?
just leave it next to that door. Oh,
Kidding me? This isn't depressing at all.
this is frustrating to watch.
Don't even know, mate. Oh, I needed to save him then, did I?
Yeah.
I needed to bring him with me. Oh, thank God.
Oh, cool.
Speed of bike.
You've got to shoot the rocket out.
I'll tell you what this reminds me of, other than Star Wars. Death Chase on the Spectrum. Which Shiny would definitely have been familiar with. And I'll tell you why, it's because of the way the missiles actually change directions when you actually push left and right, which they do in Death Chase as well. Oh, I don't know, did I?
Boss time.
It's the first boss we've come to, isn't it? I got to stay sort of more in the middle, didn't I?
Yeah, so then you can dodge them. Arm's gone. Nice. He's right down low now, one more hit.
Oh shit.
You blew it up.
It just pushes you into the next one, doesn't it? Oh, that gets worse if you mess that up.
Got to get him right in the face before he even squirts, to be honest. His head's gone.
You're crazy.
Sort of like, you played at MDK before, haven't you?
Yes, I love
The
it.
first level in MDK is sort of like this, isn't it? When you drop down on the planet.
It's like insertion, isn't it?
Cool.
Fuck. Ow. I'm trying to grab him.
He's a slippery guy, isn't he?
Tell me that's it. Oh, nasty. That's a life. Oh, I can stand on him, okay. If I can get up there. Piece of shit. Oh, there's an extra life there. Damn, come back. I need your body. You'll do. Are you?
And one down.
I'll tell you what we might end up having to do is go to early levels to pick up lives and then come back again.
Oh, fucking! I hate the idea of that.
What's that guy down there?
Well, there's a thingy there.
There's a checkpoint, but I'm riding him.
Yeah, so probably should have got that checkpoint.
I
But it
couldn't.
doesn't matter anyway. Does
Wouldn't
it?
let me jump that far. I'm dead. We've got no lives.
We're gonna have to come back, mate.
Yeah.
There's no way you can do that level with 0 lives.
So we're calling it a day for this week as we're coming to the end of our time that we've got available, basically. So we're going to come back to the game next week, and you'll just see like a transition. So
Yep.
see you again in 5 seconds.
See you in about 2 seconds, guys.
See ya. Okay, we're back again to finish off Wild 9. We sort of started to get a bit bogged down last week, ran out of lives, but I don't think this is really a game you want to do in one sitting anyway, really, is it?
No, definitely not.
Do you want to try and finish it off
Yeah,
then?
let's finish it.
So we're just accumulating lives on this level at the moment because obviously we were out of them before. Because there's a life over here.
Oh, got it. This is rather scary looking. Oh, it kills them.
Yep.
They're frightened to death, apparently.
Yeah, this thing's a lot more useful when you know how to use it like, properly.
Thanks, dude.
Need that. Full health.
Oh, nice.
It's a shame it can't run though, because it's a little bit sort of lumbering and slow, isn't it?
What?
I guess he's the lever now.
Oh.
That's why he was indispensable. You never know when you might need someone to become a makeshift lever.
Find our gold crystal and help her escape. Must protect her from the enemies and falls as you escort her out. Oh, great.
Earthworm Jim had a level like this, didn't it? With the werewolf guy in it, the dog.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Come on in, Crystal. You better not keep walking, I swear to God. Oh my God, you're going to keep walking, aren't you? Oh. Don't like this one. Let's be quick with it. Oh, bitch, stop running. Oh,
That's what. Where's that?
oh, here. Oh, crud. That's it, a bit twatted. Any more?
Let's see,
There's another switch there.
You've got to go to move that.
Oh, you're kidding. It's not going to move.
Wait, put it back. Oh, good. You got to jump next one.
No! Alright.
Oh, it's over.
Maybe, is it? Yeah.
Final level by the hooks of things.
Go for it.
Unless there's loads of secret levels and stuff afterwards. Secret
Yeah, that's when I
boss
turn it
fights.
off.
It looks like Donkey Kong on the N64, don't you think?
Now you got to put in between the cogs, stop the cogs working.
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay.
Maybe I can travel on him if I just hit him with the grappling hook. Maybe I don't actually need to jump on him.
Well, you think he becomes like a swing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. That's clever. Up. Burn up, burn up. Okay, that is clever. I'll give it its dues for that. That's a good little puzzle.
Be a boss level.
Don't be a boss level. Be the end. That's the same level. It still counts. You haven't moved on level, so you're still yours. What?
I'm not sure if I just
You didn't save it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, great. No pressure. Oh, oh.
Would you think we should just quit and
No.
save then?
No. I have every confidence in my ability. Do you stomp on me? Missed. Missed. You missed.
Maybe you can grab something and throw it at him.
Not at the moment. Nope. Can't grab them. Take a bath. Yeah, fuck you. I threw him. Oh, not laser eyes again. Oi. He's going cross-eyed. Don't like it here. He glides through the air with the greatest of ease. Right, come on. I've been looking at the size of him for the last 10 minutes. He's low.
Yeah.
He's flashing. One more.
Unfortunately, both of you are losing health at about the same rate.
One more. That's all I need. One more. Stamping. Shit.
Oh.
Fuck off! What? That's different.
Oh,
Oh,
he just slammed her head into the ground, didn't he?
I got him.
What's the ending like then? Tall man. Boy.
What? What for getting us into the country? What?
Apparently they wanted to put a cow into this game actually as a sort of reference to Earthworm Jim, but they sort of ran out of time. It was kind of low priority.
Yeah. Okay, Rich, so what do you think of the game then?
Well, I thought it was kind of a fun game, really, playing through it. There's a few creative ideas in there. The rig itself is sort of a creative idea. With sort of the, you've got grappling with it. You can fling the enemies around, throw them into these sort of death traps, which is always quite fun to see all the different ways you can kill them and such.
And you do get points for doing that as well.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of different types of gameplay as well. You've got the main levels, speeder bikes, and you've got these you sort of falling levels where you fling the enemies into things. So it sort of changes up the gameplay a little bit.
Yeah,
over the,
keeps it
over
from
time.
getting stale.
Yes, does a few different things here and there. The level design, possibly not anything we haven't really seen before to an extent. Like we said, the level that you did, the level with that Diamond Woman, that was very similar to a level in Earthworm Jim and sort of the gameplay in Sleepwalker. But in general, the puzzles were sort of interesting, but the level design was sort of all right. I'd say it's sort of
It done what it needed to do.
It's standard platforming with some creative sort of use of the rig. Sometimes the rig can be a little bit awkward to use. Sometimes you have trouble getting enemies where you want them to be, accidentally killing the enemies when you need to transport them because of the way that when you grab hold of them, when you move directions, obviously it's all connected, isn't it? So you end up slamming them into the ground a lot of the time.
They could have done better with that, couldn't they? Because they could have implemented the shoulder buttons to make it so that would be the control, and it says on the box that it's analog compatible. So if they made the shoulder button the rig button and the
right
R stick controlling the actual rig while you can walk, then it'd be much easier, more intuitive.
It would be much more fluid, and like you say, it would be more intuitive. So what did you think about the game then?
Well, I did enjoy the game. I thought it was good fun, but it did become a bit of a slog towards the end. It was very long levels, and you kind of just wanted to get it done. I mean, it was good that they separated up the levels with the racing levels and the free-falling levels, but it still was quite a slog.
I feel as though this game isn't really made for playing all in one sitting or in two sittings, really. So I feel like maybe we weren't playing it the way that it was intended in that respect. I feel like you're probably supposed to do a level, save it, and then move on, because the levels are really long, so it does sort of get a bit much if you're just trying to complete the whole game in one sitting,
Yeah. I enjoyed using the rig.
Yeah.
The puzzles were good. The whole, if you are really nasty to the bad guys, you get more points, is good fun. I like that. It's kind of quirky. Presentation was alright, but not great for its time. Music was okay. But, yeah, still a solid game. So what are you going to score it then, Rich?
I think it's a solid game. I think it's a solid platformer. I think it's got a few reasonable ideas. In some respects, the level design, I feel, is nothing special by 1998 standards. But the rig and the sort of parcels, they sort of raise it up a little bit. So with that in mind, I'm going to give the game a 3 out of 5. I think it's just a solid platformer that you can have fun with. If you're fans of the genre and you want to have like a 2.5D platformer, check this out, have some fun with it. Don't expect it to be amazing, but I think it was a fun time. So what are you going to score it then?
Well, I know what you said about giving it a 3 and you think it's a solid platformer, which it is. But the levels are very sluggish. They take a long time to complete. They can be quite frustrating sometimes if you take the wrong paths and stuff like that. And I personally really enjoyed playing Pandemonium when I played it as a kid, and that came out 2 years before this.
Much less creative game than this, though.
Yeah, but much more fun in my eyes. I found this a slog. You're constantly trying to get through the level and just hoping you get through to the next level, hoping that you get to a point where it was a dropping level or a cart level, because those would be over quicker.
I do feel like that's because of the way that we played the game, though. We just tried to get it done fast during one day, and it just, you get fed up with playing something for 2 hours, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose. But no, it was still a slog to me. I reckon if I was to give it a score, it would probably be a high 2. It's not worth a low 2. It's above a low 2, but it's just scraping underneath a 3 for me. So a high 2, because I do like the puzzles. I do like the way the rig is used, but I think there could have been much more better implementation on the rig usage, and maybe if they cut the levels down and made them a little bit less frustrating, it would have been a bit better. Okay, guys, that's Wild 9 for this week. Nice, solid platformer.
Yeah, I think it's a fun game. Definitely worth checking out for sort of, fans of the genre on PS1.
Yeah, bit of a slog in my eyes, but, that's just my opinion. Anyway, guys, if you liked it, give us a like. Give us a comment and tell us what you think about the game. And subscribe to the channel, because we're always releasing great new content like this. So we'll see you next week with another game, guys. Take care.
See ya.